And we're back. We are shooting up around Mount Adams. We're about 3 miles in now. We started on Forest Road 23, I think. 32 or 23, I think it's 23. Outside of Troutdale. We are taking the PCT over to White Pass. This time we're heading northbound. Last time we came into White Pass from going southbound. So we jotted around, going the opposite direction this time. And being that the pizza was so stinking good at White Pass, I'm hoping that we make it there by 6 o'clock, because that's when they close the store over there. Our plan is to hike this afternoon. We got on trail about 1:40, I think. We're going to go about 12 miles. There is a creek crossing, river crossing, Adams Creek, that is fast flowing, and so there's a few different spots that you have to cross, and so we want to get there early before all the snow melting. In the afternoons, evenings, I guess it can flow pretty fast and be kind of sketchy. So my hope is that we're there early enough and it's not too bad. I'm a little nervous about it. I'd rather get it done early and then enjoy the rest of my hike. So we're gonna hike this afternoon, which is Thursday, all day Friday, and then all day Saturday. Hopefully be done Saturday night. So that is the plan, so we can get back to work on Sunday. Oh, the flowers are blooming. Yeah, so that's the plan. Wow, look at that view. So pretty. So all these river crossings we have are from all these glaciers melting and causing a pretty strong flow coming through crevices. Well, we're here. I'm a bit nervous because we have to cross this. It's kind of raging. I think where you cross is up here on these logs, but we just have to find a safe spot and try not to fall in. So I think this is where everybody crosses usually. So this should be fun. I guess we'll know if I survive, if I come out the other side. Survived. That was scary. My legs are shaking so bad. So the second crossing, we crossed on this log. I crossed on my hands and knees, and then the first time we jumped across these rocks here. So we survived. We're gonna go eat some breakfast. The hard part is done today. Now we can enjoy. We were on trail by 4 o'clock this morning, 4:30 I think this morning. So caught a beautiful sunrise, and we're gonna have some breakfast. All right, so we have this gorgeous lookout. So we are gonna head down through here over to around here, which is Potato Hill, and then we're gonna hike up into these goat rocks. So goat rocks will probably be tomorrow. Today we have to hike up Cispus Pass, and then we'll cross over goat rocks tomorrow. But yeah, a long ways to go with a beautiful view. Walloped Lake, which we were at before, we think might be down in this little hole, but I'm not sure. It's a fun little lake out of Packwood. All right, well, let's go. It's 9:10 a.m. and we have hit 10 miles. Okay, finally made a lookout. So we're gonna go, we think, along this ridge here, and then either this green hill or that green hill is Cispus, which is where we're heading today. And then tomorrow we'll continue on to the Goat Rocks, which is the snowy hills over there, and then into White Pass. It's gonna be a gorgeous view for the next while. Okay, so we are 19 miles in for the day. It's about 1:30, and we had to get out of that last viewpoint because the mosquitoes are terrible. But you can see the ridge now that we're gonna follow around and then hit up Cispus Pass, and that's where we'll camp for the night. So it should be around 31 miles for the day, and right now we're at 30 miles for the whole trip. So 19 miles today, and we had about 11, just over 11 last night. We started the trail at 1:30, got into camp, I think it was about 7 or so not too bad. Thanks to the trail crew that were cutting logs because, oh wow, there were so many downed trees after where we met them. They warned us. They're like, don't thank us yet, because there was probably another quarter of a mile or more of downed trees that were awful. It was so thick. So waited for a long climb, but we made it and we got a gorgeous view, so it's all right. Okay, well, let's go. All right, I believe our goal is to get up to that crevice there and hike over. We have about probably half a mile to 3/4 of a mile to water. And the water was halfway up the mountain, so it's gonna be a scorcher of a climb. So now we're on the other side, and we just came from that gap way up here on this peak. Hiked across all of that this way, all along these hills, and we're getting so close. There is our crest there that we have to go over. We have about, I think, 7 more miles to go today, and we will be there. It'll clock us in around 31 miles. And there is Lotta Lake, right down there. So if you're ever looking for a fun little lake in the summertime, that's a great one. The road to get to it is not so great. It's a little rough, but the lake and the camping is really nice. So I'm sitting here eating my snack, thinking just yesterday afternoon we were on the other side of that mountain, Mount Adams, and our water is going to be just up around this bend, and then we got to go up over the top and hike back down. So it's never a good sign when you know you have to go up here somewhere and get to the top of the ridge, and you're going downhill. We just climbed a crap ton of elevation, and now we're going back down. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to go back up again. So we have about 3.5 miles until Cispus Peak, which is where we top out at, and then we start going down. So remember when I said that saddle on the other side? We were gonna go over that and then back down. I lied. We had about 5 miles of elevation gain climbing to do. So, but we're getting close. And it's gonna be a gorgeous night. Okay, so we just came from clear over here, hiked, climbed all of this, just to come back down. You can see our trail. Well, you can't see. Oh yeah, you can. Right up here. It cuts across right there. So we came all the way back down here to a stream, and now we're going back up the mountain. We have 3 miles left to the Cispus Pass and about 900 feet of elevation. So, and then we have past that another mile or so to get to camp. And it is about 6:05 p.m. So we have just over 1 mile to go, and I am praying this is our little ridge that we're going over. Greg says it is, and then we shoot along the other side of those rocks, and then we'll go down into camp, which is, he said, less than a mile. There's a campsite. If that one's full, then we'll go to the next one, which is a mile, and the next one's probably 1.5 miles. So we'll see what we can get. But I can't wait to lay down and take my shoes off. We are at 30 miles for the day, 41.04 total. So, yeah. And then tomorrow we've got to make it to White Pass by the evening. I think that's going to be, I don't know, maybe around 24 miles. But I hope we make it before they close so we can get some pizza. Oh my gosh. I freaking did it. This is gorgeous. Oh, yes. Okay, so I lied. I didn't make it yet. Greg just informed me that we have to go over this saddle here. That is actually Cispus Pass. Crazy uniform shaped rock. And then if you look at these, so crazy. Cool. All right, so we just came over that pass there. Followed the trail all the way up here. We have about 0.3 miles to go. And we will be over this stinking pass. And that's for real this time. No more false summits. And I'm gonna pay attention because this is what I'm dealing with. So, see you at camp. Okay, we finally actually made it to the top this time. Cispus Pass. Had to do a little snow traverse at the top, but we made it. Look at how gorgeous it is. Now we're gonna head downhill on the other side and try to find camp.